Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a new video, and this has been the most requested video on my channel yet. So yes, here it finally is. It's the forest guide video, and yeah, I will try to do it as quick as possible and hopefully also as understandable as possible. So yeah, let's just start with it. First of all, I will not cover solo forest because there's just no real deck, because every level needs another deck. So yeah, we will just cover the Haunted Hollows and Deadly Dell, because this is what it's all about. Solo forest is another thing, and I would need, like I said, a different deck for each level, so the video will be like 2-3 hours, you know what I mean. Okay, so the first difference is, like, Haunted Hollows has only 8 stages and Deadly Dell has 20 stages, and the runs, they look always the same. Like, it doesn't matter if they are on level 1 or level 10, they always look the same. It's just that they are like way harder. That's the main difference. So I will show you 2 decks with 2 different echoes to play in the forest, and explain also a little bit about the cards. So the main card in forest is sadly Crucio. I know a lot of you will not have it, but it is like the best card ever in forest, and there is no real replacement for that card. No matter which card you take to make a replacement for Crucio, your deck will be way worse, like way worse. So in case you have the possibility, get Crucio. It's so good, and I know you can buy it for 30,000 gold, and it's expensive, but if you can afford it, maybe that's a good thing, because it will carry you in the forest. Priority obviously to copy Crucio, because yeah, then you can just play two times Crucio after another. Inflacious, just a very solid small spell to hold on like a spam amount of creatures, you know. Expulso, it gets so strong when you upgrade it in forest. Yeah, it's like crazy. It goes totally wild, very good in the current meta. Yeah, Aguamenti also the same. When you upgrade it in the forest, it's one of the best spells ever, because suddenly it shoots super fast and it does so much damage. So Aguamenti is so strong when you manage to upgrade it. And Karshur as well, just another spell to cycle a little bit faster, but to also keep like the enemies on distance, to give you a little bit more time. Opagno, very small, very strong small spell. Yeah, also there to cycle, and a Niffler. Niffler to give you a little bit more MP, but in the end, while doing the run, you can always switch up some cards, especially if you get like a certain card. Well, then you take one out and put another one in. Let's say I would now get Thunderstorm, and I would not have like Aguamenti during the run. Well, then I would just put Thunderstorm in it, because like it's boosted. Just an example. Companions, well, it always depends, right? Ron and Hermione, super good. Ivy, you don't need to play her during the run, but you need her on the end boss in Deadly Dell. It's crucial. It's crucial, and you will see it later why. Otherwise, just play, for example, Cassandra here, okay? But for the last stage, you definitely need Ivy. There is also no replacement for her. Okay, the other deck is Snape. So Snape very strong because of his ability, and yeah, also you see some of the cards are the same, Expulse, Inflacious, and so on, so I don't need to explain them. But here we have Swelling Potion, which makes you attack faster and so on. So super good with Snape, super good with Snape. Time Turner, amazing, especially if you can upgrade it during the run, because then it will also just cost 3 MP. Time Turner for 3 MP. Priority Time Turner, it can get super wild. And then again, Crucio, what should I say, like Crucio is like the carrier in forest, in both in Haunted Hollows and Deadly Dell. Okay, Companions, same thing as before. Besides, you don't need Ivy here. Sorry, in Haunted Hollows you don't need Ivy. That's what I meant to say. Like Haunted Hollows, you don't need Ivy, and Deadly Dell only in the last stage, the last boss. So Companions here are the same, and if you play him on Deadly Dell level, like on the end boss, you just need to switch a Companion out for Ivy. Which of the decks are currently better? Well, definitely Hermione. Hermione is super strong. Getting Crucio for 3 MP is so good. And yeah, she works just very well with spells, and Forest is just like meant for spells. Please, guys, please don't play spam in Forest. It's really not good, and it may work in the beginning, but you will see at the end of the day, when you progress, you really need to switch it up for like spell decks and so on. Yeah, spam decks really are not good for Forest. Okay, so now let's come to the card boss, because it will be the first thing you see when you enter the forest. And like the best thing that you could do is like to immediately get Crucio. The thing is also that you can like restart the run before you play against the first boss. That's the crucial thing. So for example, Deathly Dell, you can do the first 4 stages, and then right before the boss, the first boss comes, you can just restart the run if you don't like your bonuses. You don't lose anything, any progress or so. That's very, very nice, and you should really take advantage of that and take the best card bonuses as possible. So getting Crucio in the beginning would be super, super nice. In case you don't have Crucio, like I said, you can always put in another spell, right? I don't know, Thunderstorm, Incendio, Atmospheric Charm or whatever, but it's just way worse. Way, way worse. So yeah, so the first 2 cards I would definitely, or the best upgrades would be Crucio and Expulso. Also Aguamenti, very, very strong. For Snape, obviously, Crucio and Time Turner. Very good, very good. Yeah, nothing more to say about it. Another card that is, or 2 other cards that are super, super good after you upgraded them is Episki, because if you fully upgrade the Episki, he can heal like all 3 of you at the same time. So that's super strong. And Thunderstorm stuns the enemies, like if you fully max it during the run. Super good, super good. But Thunderstorm is not that good when you don't upgrade him to the max. So yeah, that's always a big risk. So it would just be the best to play it if you get it really early on in the run, because if you get like, for example, Thunderstorm at the end, yeah, you will not have the possibility to max it out, and then it's some kind of waste. Okay, now let's come to the buffs. So good buffs for Hermione are Charms Up, CQC Expert, Fort, Invigoration, Mobile Caster, and Sharpshooter. Unyielding Aura can always be good if you are really the player that makes the most damage, but yeah, if not, just forget about it. Good buffs for Snape are Attack Speed. It's crazy good, like attack speed and double hits. Double hits is god tier with Snape. Like really, it's the one you definitely need to take if you get it. Yeah, especially if it's fully upgraded. Whew. Otherwise, you still have CQC Expert, Overflowing Power, Sharpshooter, Strongest of the Strong is also not super bad, Within Grasp, and again Unyielding Aura if you do the most damage. Now a big part of the runs is also the Merchant and Campfire. Sometimes you have the chance to choose between both of them, and usually Merchant is better because you can upgrade your card levels and buy damage and health up and so on. So it just overall has better value. But in case your health is very low, well, you definitely need to go to the Campfire, or if you don't have like any more movement cards, yeah, you need to go to the Campfire. Otherwise, you always have the option to take a health potion. And talking about potions, let's check it out. Okay, so now let's go to the potions options. Zack, click here, and then you can brew your potions. Yeah, here for example, like blood replenishing potion gives you a little bit of health back, and yeah, each player can use it once during a run. Just keep that in mind, okay? So don't waste it. Another very, very good potion, I think a lot of people don't even know it, is the invisibility potion. So why? Okay, let's take Deathly Dell with 20 levels. Let's say we fight it against the first boss. Okay, nice. Then we take an invisibility potion, and it immediately pushes us to the next boss. So we skip the stages in the middle, and we straightly go to the boss. It can have some benefits and also some negative aspects of it. So you still get like bonuses as if you would have fought through the whole stage. Okay, so you still get like some options to choose from and so on. So you don't lose on that. But what you really lose on is you will not see a merchant or a campfire. So you lose on that. So yeah, taking an invisibility potion is kind of a gamble, or yeah, you have some positive things, some negative things, but yeah, a lot of people don't know about the invisibility potion. Obviously there are also some potions that you can take during the battle, like small healing potions, or MP, that MP goes faster and so on. Yeah, those are just small aspects, but we will not go too much into detail with that. It's not that crazy important, to be honest. Yeah, keep in mind that they also changed like Haunted Hollow and Deadly Dell with like the tries. So they changed it a few days ago. Back then you always had like you got 1 try per day for Haunted Hollows and 2 tries for Deadly Dell per week. But now it's just like you have like a certain amount of items you can get per week, and you can farm them all on Monday and finish it for the week, or you can just wait until Sunday and you farm everything at the same time. So that's up to you. There's no daily limit anymore. It's just like how many items you can get, like maximum per week. So, and because of that, you need to really watch out to first get all your rewards before you start, like, I don't know, grinding level 1 for the thank you notes and so on. Keep that in mind. Otherwise, imagine having still some items left to farm and just going to level 1, then you would like waste like some resources and just get like the level 1 rewards. That would be not so good. I hope you understand what I mean. Another thing is obviously the thank you notes. You can get 10 per day or farm 10 per day, and you can buy like some stuff here, like epic tokens, legendary tokens and so on. Very cool stuff in here. Yeah, not more to say about the shop, but now I will quickly explain to you how to really farm the thank you notes. So there are some benefits in doing the forest runs alone by yourself, because if you do it alone, the enemy units have less health, so it can be somehow easier. But if you want to farm thank you notes, you need to do it with other people. Oh my god. So either you do it with real players, or you just click on the plus and you just take some companions. It has the same effect, and depending on the level, companions can be more than enough. And yeah, so you only get thank you notes if you take companions with you or play with other people. Doing it alone will not give you any thank you notes. Keep that in mind, very important if you want to farm them. And like I said one more time, if you play alone or just with 1 player instead of 3, the health from the enemy units gets a reduction. Okay, so now I will also put on some screenshots here. Thank you once again for the person that sent it to me, and thank you also for having the right to use them here on my video. I really appreciate it. Link is down in the description. He made a very good guide on the forest and everything, so feel free to check it out. He may explain it a little bit better than me. Just some things are a bit outdated because of the last patch, but yeah, screenshots and everything is very well explained. So let's check the bosses from Haunted Hollow. There are only 3 possible bosses, so the easiest in my opinion is the Mentor, because you can just crucio him and whatever. And let's just check what they say, like ignore the Mentor's minions. It's true, fully focus on the Mentor himself, on the boss, because yeah, the other units just don't care about them. Try to really focus your crucio on the Mentor, and yeah, this is the fastest way to beat him. Obviously dodge the orange parts, that's true. Oh, avoid whirlwind circle, that's true, because you get a lot of damage from it. And yeah, keep your distance and fire away. Pretty straightforward. It's definitely the easiest boss to deal with. Yeah. Okay, Mantula. So this one is also kind of easy, but he spawns always the small units, so it's nice to maybe, if you get him, to swap in a good AoE spell, like Incendio for example is like very good, and then you can just crucio the boss. Pretty straightforward. So Mantula with X, this is probably the most annoying one, sadly. What I also like to do here is put Cassandra like next to some X, and then she will often deal with some X by herself alone. Otherwise, always very good to have like an Incendio or even a few spells at the AoE spells at the same time. Yeah, and then yeah, for the boss you can just end him the whole time with crucio. But yeah, it is indeed the most annoying boss from all of them. And yeah, the other bosses in Deadly Dell are pretty straightforward. You have the Dark Wizard. Definitely focus on the main wizard. Try to kill him as fast as possible, and don't even care about other stuff, okay? Don't care about the minions that they spawn or so on. That's at least how I do it. I think it's also the fastest way to deal with it. Yeti, also very well explained. Try to just dodge all the snowballs, run when he's jumping or doing like his special ability. Yeah, besides of that, Crucial will deal the rest. That's just how it is. Or just try to kill him with some kind of spells the whole time if you don't have Crucial. A maxed out Thunderstorm in a run is super strong. By maxed out, I don't mean the max level of the card, but the maximum bonus. Okay, the Demiguise can definitely be annoying in the beginning before you figure out how to deal with him. But yeah, you just need to watch out that you don't stand in a red circle or so. You can obviously destroy them, but often you just don't destroy them. Unless you play like 3 Snapes and use Time Turner, yes, then you will just destroy them and you can just stay in the circle because you can put damage to the blue light that you can see. But otherwise, yeah, stand always on the corner where there is no red circle or so. And then after that, you just try to put damage on him, damage, until he dies. And besides of that, just walk away. This is also a very doable boss. I mean, all of the bosses are doable, besides of the last boss. That one is really difficult. So now let's come to the last boss, and this is why Ivy is so important. So as you can see on the screenshot, Ivy can kill the big white chest, and she can do it on the first spawn of the chest pieces and on the second one later during the boss fight. So that's why it's very important to have 2 people with Ivies ready, like for the first one, and then for the second one also very important to have an Ivy. This will make your life way easier. And yeah, because they can be super annoying, especially when they attack you and push you away. I'll put you also some screenshots here. If you have played Deadly Dell, you probably also saw this level, and in the beginning it looks so hardcore and very hard to deal with. And yeah, here you can see also the Flores Lava, how they call it, and you always need to try to stand on the small spots that are not red. Like sometimes they are very tiny and you just need to hope that the chess pieces don't hit you, because they will kick you away and push you into the orange circles, orange lines, and then yeah, you will probably die or get a massive amount of damage. So yeah, and then with the ice, once they do the same with the ice, this is kind of hard to dodge, a little bit harder in my opinion, but yeah, at least the ice doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, and then like I said, there comes the time to play the second Ivy and to kill the next big chess piece to make your life easier. And that's basically it. Then you need to try to dodge the orange lines and everything to kill the small chess pieces, and then this was the run. Okay guys, I think we literally are done with our guide for the forest runs. I hope I explained it kinda okay-ish. I know that I gave you so many informations, and it was also not always a very clear line. Sometimes I gave you some informations here and there and so on. I hope you can gather all these informations for yourself, and I hope I helped you out with like understanding the forest a little bit better, what you should take care of, which decks are good, which cards are good, to, like I said, to take a very good bonus before going into a run. You can restart the whole time before until you get a good bonus, and I think that's the key to success. I know that a lot of you wanted the forest guide. I hope I did a kind of decent job. I know I'm not very good at it. Guides are really my weakness, so sorry if it's not that good, okay? But I really tried my best. Otherwise, I would also like to thank you for 3,000 subs. 3,000 already. Oh, crazy, unthinkable. Yeah, a lot more videos are coming. Live streams also, but like with live streams, it's not that easy right now because of the current situation of our server, that we can barely find any dual partners or dual enemies. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, this was it from this video. thank you so much for watching. Leave a like up if you really liked it and if the video helped you out. And then I would say this was it. See you on the next video. Bye bye.